I'm Steffen,
And I'm Brendon.
and our drug is Hoodia. Alright, so what Hoodia is, it's a flowering cactus-like plant that grows in the Kalahari Desert in Africa. Back in the day, the San Bushmen used Hoodia to suppress their appetites. Today, Hoodia is a dietary supplement and it's used as an appetite suppressant to aid in weight loss. Hoodia is available as liquids, powders, tablets, and capsules.
Okay, who would use it? People who are looking to lose weight, essentially. So that's your people that are overweight, who struggle with their diet, and as an alternative to a gastric bypass surgery. For those who should not use it, those who are diabetic, they have heart diseases or hypertension, bleeding or clotting disorders, or eating disorders. And now there are a few reasons why, like the diabetic and hypertension are on there, and we will discuss that later with how the drug works.
So now for the effects of Hoodia. So like we said earlier, it's thought to be an appetite suppressant. Its active ingredient is an appetite suppressing molecule called P57. Little research has been done on P57 in order to figure out its potential as an anti-obesity drug, but so far there have been mixed results. Hoodia is supposed to act as a pseudo-glucose that tricks the brain into thinking that we have enough glucose and our stomachs are full. So that is one of the reasons why diabetics wouldn't want to use it.
Moving into our side effects, adverse drug reactions, and warnings, they include nausea, vomiting, dizziness, odd skin sensations, and there's also thought to have an increase in blood pressure and undesirable changes in some blood tests, which is why those who have heart problems and hypertension would not want to use this drug. And then whether or not Hoodia interacts with other medicines or supplements has not really been studied and is not well documented as of right now.
Okay, so how is it similar to other drugs? You're probably aware that there's a lot of weight loss supplements currently on the market. Hoodia is somewhat unique because it works by suppressing our appetite. Most of the supplements we researched try to boost your metabolism to help lose weight instead of making you less hungry like Hoodia does. But the main goal of these drugs is to help people lose weight, so they are similar in that regard.
So for our overview of studies, in the first study that we found was some literature research shows evidence of weight loss, but in this one it suggested that these studies were not peer reviewed, which leaves a lot of speculation as to their results and how they achieve them. Some evidence shows that there's minimal difference between the use of Hoodia and a placebo drug.
And now the second article we looked at was a randomized control trial. We had one control group and a treatment group. The control group was given 3 grams of frozen Hoodia, and the other group was given 3 grams of frozen placebo for 40 days. Obviously, since it was a blind study, the subjects didn't know which group they were in. And then they had self-reported food consumption, hunger development, and cravings for the results. And the weight and their BMIs for each group and each individual were recorded before and after. The results showed statistically significant reduction in food consumption and cravings for the group given Hoodia, but there wasn't a big difference in the BMI and weight. So this kind of shows, the first study shows that Hoodia didn't really have an effect, and the second study shows that Hoodia, the people thought they had an effect, but their weight and BMI didn't really back that up. All right, so for our recommendation, we decided based on the effectiveness of Hoodia and from the articles we looked up and all of its side effects that we would not recommend the use of it. There's just not enough evidence of its effectiveness at this point. A much more effective method is the traditional way of eating a healthy diet and making sure you get adequate amounts of exercise. And here are our references.